So hello and welcome to another episode of Kiara's Tech Adventures. So hopefully I'm going to start going back to my monthly schedule of doing these videos now, because I'm finished with all my uni work and my master's degree and everything, so I haven't really got any more excuses for me not doing these YouTube videos. I've also bought a lot of new tech over the time I haven't been doing these YouTube videos, so definitely watch out for all the new reviews that I'm going to have coming. So as always, disclaimer, I am not a professional or like super hobbyist person when I'm looking at these items. I'm just looking at it from a normal user's point of view, especially for keyboards and stuff like that. I'm just a collector kind of, not even anymore because I don't really collect that many anymore. I'm mostly just looking at this from a user's standpoint. I haven't even read the manual on this thing, so if I do say anything wrong, please comment down below and correct me. So this is a review for the Happy Hacking Keyboard Professional Hybrid Type S Snow version. So I originally got this keyboard because it was around November time when my birthday is, and I was looking for a Bluetooth keyboard, and everyone probably knows how much I love my Happy Hacking keyboard. And I was just like, you know what, I'll have a look to see if there's any Bluetooth ones. So I originally was going to buy the Happy Hacking BT keyboard, but when I went to buy it on eBay, the sale actually fell through, and I ended up looking online and I found out that there was, I could actually access the PFU website from the UK, so they had their own store, and this popped up. So apparently this was a limited edition run in November. At the moment, looking at their website, I can't see any available to buy in the UK version. I don't know if they're still available to buy in other countries, but apparently there was only like 250 units for the UK website. So this is the 25th anniversary version. Basically, you can see it's got a little 25 key here, and obviously the big major difference is that it is white. It is actually white, not the weird off-white colour that they usually do. So here in comparison is my normal Happy Hacking keyboard, which just takes a normal mini USB, and you can see the colour difference. Just looking at the difference in them, it's almost like it's grey compared to this one. So the build of this keyboard is pretty much exactly the same that I found as the original Happy Hacking keyboard, but obviously big change, it's white. Now I would have wished that I did get the option to buy the blank keycap version that I think they only sold in Japan, but it still looks pretty nice with all the keys actually being white. So because this is a hybrid keyboard, you can use it either via USB-C or you can use it via Bluetooth. The batteries are in this big bulge here, and it takes 2 AA batteries. So I'm a bit unsure about battery life at the moment, because I was using it, well, I've been using it basically 100% for everything, work and on my gaming side as well, since November, and I've had to change the batteries once. So I was actually checking like every month what the battery was on, and it kept coming up that it was 100%, so I was just like, wow, these batteries seem to last a while. But then when it got to February, I actually got a warning saying the battery was low and the batteries were basically just completely dead, and I had to replace them. Maybe that's just an error with mine, I'm not sure. Other people let me know in the comments if you've had the same issue where it'll just say it's 100% and then die randomly. Because right now it still does say that it's on 100%, even though I know it's definitely not. I've used it since what, February, and it's now March, so my guess is it's probably about 60%. But having to change them once every 3 months, and I'm using it a lot, literally like more than 12 hours a day, seems to be pretty good, to be fair. So other than that, this keyboard has the button on the back to turn it on. When you turn it on, there is a little LED here which will flash blue. My only gripe with it is that the LED basically stays off like the majority of the time, so I can't really tell when it's on. So there has been a few times, because it does have a power saving mode. If you don't use it for like half an hour, it'll just turn itself off, and I thought that it was turned off, and then I'll actually go to turn it back on, and then it will go orange, which means it's now turning off. So I have found that it does actually turn itself off quite a lot for me when I'm watching like YouTube or anime, stuff like that. So I do wish that I could easily change how long it goes, well, how long it'll stay on for before it like turns itself off. I mean, there probably is an option for that, I just haven't had a look at it properly yet, but out the box it's half an hour, and that's a bit too short for me, to be fair. So just comparing the two keyboards side by side, Here's a close-up of what the keycap colour is actually like. I'm not really sure if you can even see that much, but these are the original keycaps that I have from this keyboard, and they are definitely more of a slight grey compared to the white that these are. So obviously when I got this, it was basically brand new, so the keys did feel mushy when I got them. They definitely do feel a lot better now that it's worn in a bit. So the main difference between the two that I have here, obviously, is that this is the Type S. So you can probably be able to hear how different the key presses sound. So I don't have any silencers on either. I mean, I actually haven't had a look what this has got on, because literally this is still as if it was brand new, straight out the box. This one definitely doesn't have any dampeners on at all. But honestly, from the way that they type, I actually do prefer how this types now compared to this one. But one of the main things that has made it my daily driver is because I do actually prefer it to my Nova Touch. That's the sound of the Nova Touch. So one of the other main reasons why I ended up making it my daily driver, the lack of a cable is so much better, because when I'm doing work and stuff like that, I want to connect it by Bluetooth, so that my table in general just seems so much cleaner. And also because I got a little Bluetooth dongle for my PC, you can actually connect it to multiple devices. So with a simple key combination, I can switch between my laptop and my PC very quickly. But as you saw, I still do keep my Nova Touch around. The main reason being is that it is just so hard to game sometimes on this, especially when you're in like a competitive game. So obviously, I am not a professional gamer at any stretch at all, but even I managed to notice the lag when I'm pressing keys on this compared to when I'm using my Nova Touch in games. Also, I haven't had it where some keys just mess up. So like I'll be playing in Overwatch and I'm trying to press left shift on like Mercy or something, and it just won't work. I'll just be standing there, or it'll be like I've held the W key down even though I'm definitely not holding it down. So it doesn't happen that often, and obviously it's because it's Bluetooth, it can mess up. And I do have the option to obviously use it with a cable, but that kind of defeats the purpose of why I wanted this keyboard originally. So even so, I do put up with it, and this is definitely my daily driver now. And I will probably be moving my pink keycaps over to this one, because I'm not sure if you could see it very well, but this has gotten so dirty, especially since I have a dog who sheds a lot and he drools, and the pure white maybe wasn't the best decision for me, even though it looks so nice. So now the last thing, onto the price. The price of this, for me buying it straight from the PFU website, was £240, but then I had to pay tax separately. So overall it worked out to be about 300 quid. Now that's a lot for a keyboard, but most people on my channel probably already know that I am a sucker for topiary keys, and I do love the form factor and the layout of the Happy Hacking keyboard. Also, it was my birthday, so I was just like, what the heck. Also, this one obviously does feel a bit more special with it being such a limited run. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, give me a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.